Hey, I am late by 2 minutes. Sorry, everyone. Oh my god. Oh, this is quite the backdrop. This was a bandana one of the families who adopted one of our foster puppies got us as a thank you gift. So, hey, good stuff. Am I recording? Good. Let me check. Audio. Check. Yes. Can you hear me? I want to see that I'm going live for real. Oh, live. Doop. Close that. One watching. Hello, one watching. Let me share to tweeters. Here we go. Live. There it is. Close that up. I think I've got everything. That's fine. All right. Oh man. It's been a minute. I have not posted a video in a really long time. Because stuff has been happening. So before we start, I have two really big announcements. One is full disclosure. I, Erica Udorkwich, have signed with Insight Editions as a tarot deck writer for a yet to be announced deck project that's coming up. So I am freaking thrilled about this. And I did talk to my editor and the marketing team and told them, like, I usually do unboxing videos, mostly of their decks. So this was gifted to me by my team. And it just released this week. I think yesterday was the official release date for Buffy Tarot deck. Still working on this. The Buffy the Vampire Slayer Tarot deck and Guidebook. So I'm just tickled. I'm thrilled. I'm honored. And I think actually now that I'm talking about it, I will probably make a video for my publishing friends out there, my writing friends, about how it happened. And it's a really boring story, but I love telling it and talking through it because it's not a typical road to publication. And the other big news is that my nails are still wet, so this is going to be interesting. I guess they're just tacky now, but yeah, I already smeared it. That's normal. Let's go in to Buffy the Vampire Slayer Tarot Deck and Guidebook from Insight Editions, the latest one. We got a really nice cellophane wrap. I'm nervous. Why am I nervous today? I haven't seen this one in person. All right. My lovely little crap scissors. Cool. Well, you guys know I love boxes. So, oh my god, 3 people watching. Thank you, guys. I'm not trying not to look at the chat yet because A, that's really distracting in a good way, and B, it's really distracting. So, all right. I still want this to be a little closer. I'm going to be getting a new camera holder soon because this one's broken. It's sort of getting the camera staying on the gooseneck with molecules. So, can we talk about this color scheme and the art? Like, I thought I loved like full color stuff, but it turns out I'm only going to close these scissors. These are just sitting here next to me like this. Okay, there we go. Actually, I will check the chat to make sure everybody can hear me. Mel Morgan, hi! Yay! Who else? Hi. Oh, thank you guys. Oh, I love you both. Thank you. And hello to who else is watching. You're welcome to join the chat if you're clocked in with YouTube or Google or whatever. Okay. Let's get back to the deck. The 3-tone colors I'm really starting to love and appreciate. And I think when I was looking into writing graphic novels and doing my own art for a graphic novel, there's a big difference between doing like a black and white and a full color and a 5 color. So I feel like I'm learning a little bit about the inner workings of publishing. Oh, look at that gloss. That's so cool. I love it. I love the inside of it, the inside of stuff, and like the back, what's it called? Back end room workings. Let's talk about the box. Okay, so when I put my stuff on the shelf, I'm right-handed. I read left to right. I'm gonna have it on the shelf like this, and so this is the first thing that's really a weird choice for me, and not complaining. I'm still gonna know that this is Buffy, and anybody looking at my shelves, or like when my nephews or nieces come and look at the shelves, they're gonna be like, what's that one? That looks dangerous. And it just occurred to me that these are icons of the suits, and I love that. Holy crap. Stakes, pentacles or pentagrams? I don't know Buffy. I have watched 2 episodes in my life. It's delightful. It's kind of like a darker Gilmore Girls, it feels like, with stabbing. And I'm cool with that. I'd be cool with stabbing in Gilmore Girls, too, if we're being honest. April. Sorry, that was really mean. Anyway, it's not April's fault that she effed everything up with Luke and Lorelai, but we'll get into that in a different decade. No idea what I was saying right now, so let's continue. Something about tarot, yeah. But here's where the actual images, and you can see it like all my insight decks right here. So far they all have, I guess they're all facing, they all have the thumb hole on the left side, so the top of the box is on the right. So it's just going to be really cool to just see that instead. I don't know. I love it. It's a unique choice. I'm curious about that. I'm trash for just that little bit of gloss. I love that. There's not too much of it, and it's just on her and some of the stars on the back here. So then we have Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Tarot Deck, and Guidebook. Oh, beautiful. Follow the wisdom of Buffy, Willow. That's what I was saying. Buffy, Willow, Xander, Spike, whoever. I'm not a Buffy fan. However, I was also not a Supernatural fan until I got the deck, and I'm like, okay, these images are really cool. I have no idea who these people are. Let me just start watching the show. I'm on my 3rd consecutive rewatch of the entire 15 seasons now. You bet your ass I'm going to do this with Buffy too, because this is getting into Jane Austen from liking Pirates of the Caribbean is a valid entry point into a fandom. Keira Knightley was in Pirates of the Caribbean. I loved that movie. That's one of my top 20 favorite movies of all time. So yeah, I'm gonna watch something else with her in it. Oh, what's Pride and Prejudice? That was something I was forced to read in high school that I never did. And I read it, or no, I didn't read it. I don't know if I've ever actually read the books, but I love the movies. And using tarot as an access point to a new fandom that was a huge 15 season following, valid. So, I have high expectations for watching the show Buffy the Vampire Slayer because of how much I enjoy Supernatural, which is currently my comfort watch. But we'll see. It has nothing to do with the deck. It's just something interesting. The deck retails for $27.99. So again, thank you, editor team. I really, really appreciate this gift. Okay, I guess we can go inside now. Nice thumble. This is just such a cool design choice for me. Oh, the deck came right out. The book came right out. Very different color scheme. The yellow is a little more mustardy on the cover than it is on the top of the book. Not complaining. Love it. Wow, those are really stylized flowers. Looks good. Look at my ribbon. Oh, God. I love purple with tarot decks. It's just good. Very cute print on the inside. You guys know I love my boxes. And yet again, this is torn already. And it's true on almost every deck I've had so far. These little flaps on the inside are torn. Is it going to take away from my experience of the tarot? Yes. No, it's not. Absolutely not. But it's just a thing. It doesn't harm the deck at all. What's under? What's under it? What's in the box? Should I break it? I want to see what's underneath. I've never looked. I guess I have. Come on. Okay, that's a really nice print too. And look how they do it. They just have a little slit in there for the ribbon. Love the ribbon. Nice edge to it. I'm not joking that I love boxes, and I love looking at the boxes and deconstructing the boxes. Oh, that went back in pretty easy. Okay, good sturdy cardboard. I have to give it that. Still good, even though these little parts rip. It's not going to ruin the deck by any means, but okay, that's a problem for future Erica. Nice and cold here today, so the cards feel cold, and they naturally split right there. Look at this guy? Who is that? And why does he look like a Star Trek guy? And who's that kitten? Page of Chalices. Oh, I'm going to be taking a nail file to these because, again, they have that like the Labyrinth Tarot deck. It has that little, like, that curve up lip. Page of Chalices. Beautiful. I love this color scheme. It's like, maybe it's just because I'm looking at this guy, but it's very gory already. Like, he's just got this, it's this pinky flesh blood look to it. There's a cat. Why does he have a card in his flesh? Ew. Okay, that made me want to watch the show. So this is why I love fandom-based tarot decks. This is why I wanted to write them. Like, if I could grasp something, if my ADHD, dyslexic, dyscalculic, whatever the word is, ass can grasp tarot, a centuries-old art of divination, anybody can, because that entry point for me is stuff I already know, or stuff I will get to know. Let me look at the back of the card. All right, so this is really pretty. There's just so much going on in the back of the card, and that's what the show feels like to me, so that works. We have the print of the suits, the icons for the suits, this little black and blue starburst here. Lots of fiery star symbols in here, like sun and light. I like that. Okay, just really look how dark this is. Oh my god, some have a white border, some have purple. That's amazing. Why? I don't know. Good versus evil? Maybe. Look at this guy. Oh. The art is pretty damn good. Good lord. It's detailed. Like, it's not... This is ADHD brain getting overwhelmed. I don't know what to talk about first. The feel, the look, the smell. I just smell nail polish. Look at the pattern in the shirt. What is that? I'm sure that's like something from the show. Can't wait to find it and be like, I know that shirt. I already don't trust this guy. Wow. She's holding a floppy disk. That's adorable. What does it mean? And there's a crystal ball. This is making me want to watch this show. All right. I'll finish. I'm on like season 9 of the third time watching Supernatural now. So after that, I'm going to switch to Buffy. And we'll do some readings with this in maybe like a month or so. Really like the subtle scythe icon in there for the face cards. That's really nice. How cute is this? All right, I have to admit, with Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, Anna, if you're listening, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. In my sleep, man. Oh my god. Anytime. With Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, I mean, a little bit of Dawson's Creek, something like this. Not so much Supernatural. Those give me the taste of like a traditional poppy, like pop, bubblegum pop high school experience that I didn't have. I went to a private all-girls high school. It was really boring. It was either very, very cold or very, very hot. And our football was badminton. I was on the team senior year. I was a sub. I was in my friend's public school's yearbook more than my own. Just we lived so far away from the school. I didn't have that traditional like high school experience, which I only knew existed from TV. So I'm sure it's a little skewed anyway. My high school experience was my high school experience. Oh, that's beautiful. 3 of Swords is the 3 of Skies. Love that. Just consistently, the heart with the knives in it is consistent in all of most decks I've seen, whether it's Insight editions or not. So this is just something for me to remember. Cool. What is she plugged in for? Okay, tell me, what am I missing? This show is all over the map. Oh, somebody's mom looks angry. Is that Buffy? Is her name really Buffy? Is it short for like Buffica? That's not her real name. Buffy. Is it a nickname? I hope it's a nickname. Who is this guy? Oh, it's red. We have red. Look at that. I don't know that I've ever noticed. Red, maroon, white, and purple borders. This background is not helpful. But it's... I cannot wait to decode what that stands for, because it's within the same suits, have different colors on the edges. I remember seeing this one as one of the demo cards, I think. Is it on the back? Like I zoomed in on the back. No. What is he carrying? That's so creepy. I watched the pilot episode recently, so I recognize him from that. Oh, the world card. That's really pretty. It looks like a prom-y thing. Eye patch. Why does he have an eye patch? All right, I'm fine. Does she have a unicorn statue? Look at this, the ace card. Very cool. I think what I really like about this style is like the art. It's all over the map. Just like some of the iconography in the deck is. Probably because the show is too. What did it start in the late 90s, I guess? What's going on in the chat? Just saying hi. Okay, cool. Let me clean this up. The background's driving me crazy. This is the wrong thing to choose, but I like it still. Little spiders. You can see the bedroom. She's got a trunk full of junk. Literally, like it was weapons and stuff. Sunnydale, Riverdale, Greendale. Are these all the same universe? I feel like I should know that. Probably, yeah? And also, the other thing that I don't know about is, was Buffy a comic to start? I'm going to guess yes, maybe? I don't know. Does that make me a horrible fan? No. I'm a fan of this tarot deck. There's that guy again. Is that Satan? No, that's a different guy. Oh, it's so gross. What'd he do to the poor banister? I did see a, that card reminded me that I saw someone else's rant about this deck a couple days ago. I watched it just to see, like, I just did a tarot tube search for Buffy deck, you know, just to see if anybody had done one. And this woman did. And she was admittedly ranty-ravey about other stuff that made her a little salty about it. But she found some, I think a couple of people have pointed out that there's discrepancies between some of the descriptions in the book and the card that it matches. And what I already know about Insight Editions from the Stranger Things deck is they do reprints. When they listen to the fans, they listen to us, they take advice. I don't know where they get it from, but they're listening. And also, if those of you who don't work in publishing don't realize, people in publishing are human. We make mistakes constantly. Trust me, I do. Not big ones, but enough. So I think, like, the fact that they're willing to reprint the Stranger Things deck, which it was so good. I love that deck so much. That was part of the reason why I reached out to them to, like, wiggle my way in. And it's just, and even like finding, let's say there was something spelt wrong. I'd be like, oh, cool. That's it. It's not like, oh, I'm so mad that this card is spelt wrong. It's like, I'm too, being angry is really exhausting for me. Talking about that in therapy. But what that does give to me, that, like, if I find, it's like in books, I find typos in books all the time. Editors are not perfect. Writers are not perfect. It gives me, like, a mental note, like, oh, cool, that's something I can make sure I look out for my own stuff. It's just, I'm an editor for Pipeline Media Group, Book Pipeline. I have become such a better writer because of the feedback that I give to other people. I'm literally talking to myself. I'm like, oh yeah, this person appears once in chapter 2 and then never again for the rest of the 20 pages. Let's circle back, and here's a great spot where they could have appeared. If that doesn't fit for you, great. Go do something else with it. I take my own advice, and if you want to become a writer, read. I am so hungry, and this looks really good. I just got caught up by the freaking hamburger poster. What detail? Double meat medley? I was gonna have waffle after this, but I just want a hamburger now. Five Guys. Andy, if you're watching, can we get Five Guys tonight? Where are these locations? What an incredible set. I really like the guy who's the librarian in the high school. He was in the first, who are these clowns? Why does he have a crutch? He's like a gremlin-y goblin guy. Wait, did I miss the Major Arcana? I didn't even really look. I got it all mixed up. I'll sort these again. Maybe I'll do a Major Arcana flip through or something, but I don't know what I was saying. I am getting hungry, so I'll wrap this up soon. Oh, I haven't even looked at the book yet. You guys know that's my favorite part. For obvious reasons now. It always was, though, because I appreciate the fact that decks include guidebooks, because, yeah, the cards stand on their own. I love that they're different color borders. That's really cool. The cards certainly stand on their own, and you can ignore all the books if you want, but I am trash for the books. Yes! It's a good little feel. It's just about the exact same thickness as the rest of them. Oh, this makes me want to put like a little bookshelf with all the books right out there. I think I'm totally going to do that. They would fit up there. I could just get little bookends for it. Okay, my first complaint is my old eyes. It's like dark lavender with black. It's kind of hard to read. It's not the worst, but there's like a really pretty static texture to the coloring. It could just be the texture of the page that makes it matte. But it's not the biggest font, for one thing. I'm 42. My eyes are not perfect. So that's on me, not the writer or the production team or whatever. I'm just gonna have to, like, you know. Well, actually, I can read it fine. It's a good font. I know that's Dark Willow. Allison Hannigan. The devil. Oh, beautiful. Look at that crap coming out of her hands. I love that. We've got uprights. We got reversed. The kerning on the text, it's like, they're very narrow letters. I'm actually wondering if it shows what the font is. Some books do have that dork stuff in there. Author is Casey Gilly. I know that name. Carl James Mountford, the illustrator. I don't know that name. Oh, look at the sun. Oh, let me see my significator card. The star? Oh, that is such a dark card. Heck yeah. Oh, that's the darkest version of the star I have ever seen. Like stabby, eerie. This is such a good cadence to it. It's so appropriate for a supernatural, no pun intended, like a campy 90s show, high school show, right? Like, listen to what I just read. I'll read it out loud. Favorite only shirt torn? Feeling displaced and lonely? Now's the time to give yourself a much needed break. Don't worry, you'll return as bright and shining as ever. There's nothing like heavy about the star card reverse. It's just that flavor text to do the thing. Excuse me, allergies are picking up. The deets, I love it. The 411, the deets, flavor text. Oh, I'm trash for flavor text. Yeah, this purple, if it was just a shade lighter, it's actually showing up on my screen a lot brighter than it is for me in person. So maybe just read it on the screen then. Nice. This, I really love, I'm trash for table of contents. I love tables of contents. It's just so helpful to organize, like to see what I want and see where I'm going. About the author, about the illustrator. Guys, okay, selfish moment. That's where my name will be. And no, I cannot disclose the deck yet. The suits, we got stakes, chalices, pentacles, and scythes. Oh, I really like the suits have their own little spread here. I have no recollection of that from their other decks, from Insight's other decks. How pretty is that? Oh, come on. I love that. Oh, those are tombstones. Yeah. All right, I'm getting chills, so that means I'm really excited to read this book. Watch this. Well, definitely read the book, but to watch the show. That's such a cool way. I don't know. Do you guys have any questions? Don't mind me. Oh God, look at that. This is the one of the cover. Like, is that the cover picture? I don't know. I love that she's the emperor. Oh, beautiful. Lovers. Tara and Willow. This is something I'm not sure about. The difference between the upright description. Let me lift this up higher. The upright description, and then like it's all for the major arcanas, have like a mini paragraph at the front of it. So I'm very curious to kind of decode. Yeah, for my own sake, I'm writing this now. I guess it's kind of a unpacked description of how is that different from upright? Let me see. Okay, so the lovers find you with something that's just yours. It may be a friend, a collaborator, or a romantic partner, but it speaks to a connection you are forming. Permission to go squee granted. Okay, that's cute. But how is that different from upright? Let's read. At its core, this is a card about choice. In order to receive the delicious benefit cookies of this relationship, that's so cute, you're going to have to be quite talky, like more talky than you've ever been. I love this cadence. It's time for radical honesty, communication, and daily dedication if you want this to work. So I will be asking my editor, just side note as a writer, saying it out loud so I remember to later today. I'm going to ask for when it's time for me to flesh out the card descriptions for the guidebook. If I can't parse it out like on my own, what's the difference between the upright description and the mini paragraph of the major arcanas? Rupert! That's the guy's name. He's so adorable. Is he bad, though? He seems like kind of a slimy guy. I don't know. In the mind of Rupert Giles, there are clear rules, actions, and expectations for how one interacts with the world. As the Hierophant who represents trusted and tested methodology. That's what I was missing from the Lovers card, was that it's sort of anchoring this fandom character, Rupert, into tarot. That I can sink my teeth into. No pun intended, vampires! Yeah, see, this one doesn't mention Tara and Willow. Let's go for 3. The Chariot, no. Strength, no. Hermit. The Hermit has plenty to figure out, and until he does, he shouldn't be around anybody, especially if it's a full moon. Okay. That's kind of in the middle ground between the two. Oh, beautiful. Sinea, the first slayer for the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. Hell yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. This card finds you deeply connected to the cyclical nature of life. Okay, so that's like almost the upright description, but then Sinea stands as a reminder to take joy where you can, face sorrow when you must, and know that nothing is permanent. Like, I almost wonder if it's like a little intro to both the upright and reversed. So I'll talk to my editor about that. My editor. Hi, Anna. Okay. Nice little bad guy here. Look at the window reflection, like the shadow on that. That's amazing. Why is this all upside down? I love it. Oh, is he laying on a coffin? Ew. Or a tomb? What's that word? I'm so happy. So obviously, yeah, I recommend this. I'm not so picky as to worry that if there's any discrepancies in the book. I still have a first edition copy. Heck yeah. I just love the pages, the texture. Book, book, book. Oh, is that the divider? Yeah, minor arcana. And then we have tarot readings. Yeah, I like that I can see that at least really quickly. I still might put my little tabbies in there. Look at her. Who? Drusilla? What? Ew. What is she? Okay, dorking out. I'm hungry. I'm peacing out. Thank you for watching. Insight Editions, thank you for my copy of the deck. Thank you for taking a chance on me. No regrets. Buffy the Vampire Slayer tarot deck. Have you guys watched the show? Are you a huge fan? What do you think of the deck? Definitely looks like a different color scheme. Like the red looks a little different from one to the other. You know what? If my biggest complaint that I have old eyes and this is not the easiest one to read, I call that a win. So, wait, did I miss any questions? Okay, cool. We're good. Let's at least close it up. I'm going to get on a more regular posting schedule again. I have a bunch more books that I've bought that I want to kind of do flip-throughs through and reviews, and not decks, books, actual books. I'm getting really weirdly into cookbooks, so that's good. Probably because I bought a chef's mat to stand on at the stove and the sink, so it's easier for me to stand and do the things there. So. Okay, I love my job. I love you guys. Stay dorky and lean into it and shoot your shot, because what are they gonna do? Take away your birthday? No. And today's my late mother's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. You would have hated Buffy, and that's okay. Oh my God. I can't wait to read with this one. Oh, tarot readings are available. Dorkwitch.xyz. There's a new section on the site called Yard Sale, and that's where you get my digital downloads of like tarot cheat sheets, ADHD cheat sheets, writing cheat sheets, and what's the other thing? Oh, used decks that I have not stayed attached to. That basically you just pay for shipping, and I'll get it to you in the next day or two. Okay? Yard Sale.